You might know what is the cost of doing PMP certification, but do you know how you can save some money for pursuing PMP? Let's figure it out. Hey, this is Praveen Malik from PMBOK, your ultimate resource for the PMP exam prep. I have made it my mission to help you pass the PMP exam in your first try. After a long hiatus, I am back, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger of the Terminator series. But unlike Terminator, I am a real person. I'll help you pass the PMP exam. Most people say that PMP certification is a costly affair, but is it? It's true that you have to spend a lot of money for pursuing the PMP certification, but the money invested is well worth it. So the key thing here is you are not spending money, you are investing money. Your investment can give you stupendous return. It can give you a big bump in the salary. The PMP certification can cost anything between $750 to $2,000. In fact, sometimes it can cost even more than that. It is mostly dependent on which training you choose. There are 5 main components of the PMP certification cost. 1. Exam fee. 2. Training fee. 3. The cost of PMBOK guide. 4. Cost of reference books. And finally, the cost of buying a PMP exam simulator. If you find this video useful and informative, please like, share and subscribe. Just click on the bell icon and you'll get instant notification whenever I release a new video. Let's now look at the first component in detail, the PMP exam fee. It is charged by PMI Project Management Institute. It is standard all over the world. You have to pay $555 to PMI if you are not a member of PMI. However, you can save a little bit of money by becoming a member of PMI. If you become a member of PMI, you just have to pay $405. However, there is a caveat. If you become a member, you have to pay the membership fee, which is $129. In addition, you have to pay the joining fee, which is $10. And lastly, you can join a local PMI chapter, which will cost you another $10. So overall, it comes out to be $544. So you save $11 by becoming a PMI member. And the benefit does not end here. There are a lot of other benefits of becoming a PMI member. I have written an article on the benefits of PMI membership. You can find the link in the description below. The second component is the training fee. Now this is where you can save some cost. There is a huge variation in the training cost. The training can cost anywhere between $200 to $2,000. If you're going for a self-learning online training, you can pay $200 and even sometimes less than that. But if you're going for a live instructor-led training, then you will have to pay at least $1,000. And it can go up to $2,000 and sometimes $2,500 or $3,000 also. So there is a huge variation between the cost of joining a pure online training versus a live training. We'll discuss more about it later in the video to find out which type of training is more useful for you. Now let's look at the third component, which is the cost of PMBOK guide. So I talked about the PMI membership. Now one of the benefits of joining PMI is you can download a PDF copy of the PMBOK guide and other books free of cost from pmi.org. But I would suggest you to spend some money here. The PMBOK guide costs about $40 from Amazon. The link is in the description below. So when you are studying for the exam, you cannot beat the smell of fresh coffee and smell of a paper book. A paper book is a lot more reader friendly than an online book, and you might know that. Let's talk about the fourth component of the cost, which is reference book for the PMP exam. So there are many reference books that are available in the market. All of them cost near about $40 to $50. So I would suggest that you go to my blog and look at my article on best PMP books. There I have done a side-by-side comparison of various PMP reference books. The link for that article is in the description below. The final component of the cost is PMP Exam Simulator. So here you can spend anywhere between $60 and $250. Now let's find out how you can save some money on these costs. So coming back, the first cost was PMP exam fee. Now which is standard all over the world, you cannot do much about it, but you can save $11 by becoming a PMI member. So become a PMI member. Second one was the training fee. This is where you can save most of your money. So I would suggest that you go for an online training or at least a cheaper live training if you're not comfortable with the online training. There are many benefits of joining an online training. The first one is that an online training is available 24 hours a day. So you can study anywhere at any time. You can be waiting for the doctor appointment, but still can study using your phone. Second thing is, you are not bound by the instructor's pace or the class's pace. You can study at your own pace. Plus, it is lot less cheaper. The last thing is, a live training, the instructor is available only during the training. After that, you are on your own. But most good online training provide constant student support. So you can write to the training company and ask questions. Whereas this kind of support is missing in a live training program. So if you're looking for a good online training, I would suggest that you go to my blog and look at an article for best PMP online training. The link is in the description below. There I have done a side-by-side comparison of most popular online training programs. The third component of the cost was the PMBOK guide, but here I would suggest that don't save money here. Considering the overall cost, $40 to $50 on the PMBOK guide is not too much. So buy PMBOK guide 6th edition along with the Agile Practice guide, and second, buy PMBOK guide 7th edition. Next thing is reference book. I think you can save some money here. If you are joining a good PMP training program, plus you have the PMBOK guide in front of you, you do not really need a reference book. You can skip it. So you save money here. You can save $40 to $50 or maybe slightly more than that by not buying a reference book. The last component of the cost was the PMP Exam Simulator. I would suggest that you buy an exam simulator which costs somewhere in between $100 to $125. Do not go overboard and spend, let's say, $150 or $200 or even more than that. Again, I have done a side-by-side comparison of the best PMP simulators available in the PMP industry today. You can go to pmbypm.com and look at this comparison article. The link is in the description below. So if you total up all the cost, it will come somewhere around $1,000. This is a big money for most of the professionals. However, this is an investment, and this investment is well worth it. This might give you lifetime success in your career. So if you're looking at the details of this video and you want to read some text, then again you can go to my blog and you can look up an article called PMP Certification Cost. The link is in the description below. So that's all, folks. Thank you. But don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hope all your questions related to the PMP certification cost were answered. Would you enroll for a recorded online training or a live training? How much are you planning to invest in the PMP certification? Please comment below.